natural basil, cheese, salmon, grapes, beef, butter. No, flavorings. The modern market of food flavorings today has several thousand options. And what do they actually do, all these flavors and flavored additives? Well, they can combine tastes of different products. Or turn one product into another. They can turn soy into meat, colored thickener into jam, water into a certain famous brand of sweet carbonated drink. It's dark colored, a very popular brand. Well, you get it. The sensation of taste is a complex process. It's not only your tongue that takes part, it's your nose too, your sense of sight, your whole oral cavity, and your muscles for chewing. Even the texture of a food is a crucial part of how our mind processes a certain taste. Of course, you can drip some pear flavoring on a piece of paper, but the sense of sight cannot be deceived. And you cannot fool your mouth. I might be experiencing the taste of a pear, but I am also well aware that I am chewing on a pear-flavored sheet of paper right now. Why do we have food flavoring in the modern food industry?
Let's start with the fact that why isn't quite appropriate in this context, because food flavoring has been around since the dawn of humankind, when someone first cooked a slab of meat over a fire. Because all the flavors are the result of certain chemical reactions, and all these reactions occur during the cooking process. In today's food production, flavorings also fulfill this goal, so the original question is too general. This process hasn't stopped since the man realized that with the help of cooking, we can get something delicious and aromatic. And well, since our technological process never stands still, as long as our scientific and technological progress is moving forward, we will always find new ways to enrich food with flavors and flavoring substances.
The power of modern flavors is limitless. They can recreate every taste and smell. One drop, one granule, one pinch is enough, and any dish will seem different. It will acquire additional flavors, improve. And then you can imitate food. What if we take some substance and, with the help of artificial flavors, try to make it more similar to meat? You have probably heard of this, read about it. But is it really possible? Julia, I'm Anton. I propose a very simple task. I will give you different dishes, and you try to tell me what they are made of: chicken, beef, lamb, or pork. You're smiling as if you already know what I'm going to give you. Of course, you immediately understand that the meat, sausages, and cheese are not what they seem to be. These are vegetarian dishes made from soy with the addition of food flavors. Now, let's start the experiment.
This is most likely pork.
Tastes like chicken.
I can't even imagine this. But this doesn't taste like chicken or pork.
Camel.
Camel? Have you tried camel meat?
Yes, I tried it. This is something similar.
Are you sure? I see.
Yes, well, it's not meat. I don't know what it is.
But it tastes like a cooked sausage, more like that.
Cooked? Smoked?
This one is cooked. Overcooked, to be honest.
Overcooked sausage? Poorly cooked, eh? Does it remind you of anything?
Nothing at all.
Cooked.
Cooked.
This one is cooked, I think. Yes, the same.
This one?
This is cheddar, this is Gouda.
Awesome.
Well, neither are exactly like cheese.
They don't taste like cheese? So we didn't manage to deceive 100% of the participants. The process of tasting is a complicated one. You can't easily switch out one ingredient seamlessly for another. It's all soy.
Soy, yes. When I tried to eat the meat, well, the meat isn't quite right.
The smell was more or less the same, but the rest was different.
Well, of course, I thought something was off.
Did you taste it?
Of course, yes, yes.
It's not as tasty as meat, real meat.
Do you sense the difference?
Yeah, I could tell a little.
This is 100% soy.
And this, and this, and this. Cool.
Interesting reaction. Cool. So with the help of modern food flavors, is it possible to manufacture any taste and any smell?
Yes, it is.
There aren't any particular complex or difficult to reach tastes or smells that we haven't been able to get close to?
There are, but now everything is achievable.
What are the hardest to replicate and easiest to replicate tastes among the many food flavorings?
The hardest ones are the smell and taste of coffee and roasted meat. They contain more than 1,000 flavors.
But let's get back to synthetic fabrics. Alexei wanted a perfect car, good exterior and with a powerful engine, and many options, all at the highest level, and the whole interior must be leather. It's cool after all, but it's too expensive. So Alexei chose a faux leather interior, and if you can't tell the difference between it and natural leather, why pay more? Yuri, he's been selling coats and jackets for almost 20 years. 3 years ago, he added faux leather goods to his stock. They are cheaper but look the same. If the customers are satisfied, why pay more? Olga and Anton, they married recently and fixed up their house. Time to choose furniture. They quarreled because of the sofa. We can imagine the life of newlyweds. Only the best sofas are made from genuine leather, but Olga found a faux leather sofa. The quality is the same, price is several times lower. It seems that the lovers have finally found their happiness and their sofa. As a child, I used to buy my sneakers at these trade fairs, and you know what my most common question to the seller was? Do you have leather sneakers? It's leather, isn't it? Do you have leather sneakers? Are these sneakers made of leather? I just need leather sneakers. Genuine leather was a guarantee that the sneakers would last a long time. Faux leather tended to fall apart at a couple of weeks after buying the shoes. Take your sneakers and look at them carefully. Are they made of leather? No? Are there leather panels? How do you know that even these panels aren't made of faux leather? In recent years, the market for faux leather has made a huge leap forward, and now there's no specialist who's likely to be able to distinguish faux leather from natural leather, let alone us amateurs. The wholesale cost of genuine leather is on average $35 per square yard. The cost of faux leather is $5.5 for a square yard. It is 6 times cheaper. So what's the issue? Maybe the quality? I have a very simple task for you. We have jackets here. Some of them are made of genuine leather, some are made with faux leather, pleather. Your challenge is to find which ones are made from artificial leather and put them here on this rack. I won't tell you by the exact numbers. Try to do it by touch.
I will try not to cheat, okay? Can I use a lighter?
No, you definitely shouldn't use fire. Please start now.
I think this one is artificial.
Artificial.
This is a new one. I think I should hang it here.
Okay, yeah.
This is likely to be an example of genuine leather.
You've got a masculine approach.
Logical.
Thinking about all of them as a whole.
Can I smell them?
Yes, of course. You know, you can even chew on them a little.
This one does not smell.
I'm just kidding, you can't.
I don't want to do that. Can I scratch it a little?
You know, just lightly, but please don't set it on fire. Someone has already tried to use that technique.
No. This doesn't seem to smell like genuine leather.
I don't like this one, although it looks all right.
Would you buy it for yourself?
No,
Why not?
I wouldn't buy it because it's not genuine leather.
Gosh, what a shame.
Why a shame? This is a good jacket.
Some say the smell is different, but I'm not going to smell it now.
You can try.
To taste it? Smell, no.
Well, this one seems like real leather, yes.
You're asking me?
Oh, I can't ask that.
I'm here only to watch.
No, it doesn't smell like leather.
It doesn't smell like leather. Okay, let's put it there.
Good products, but I think they are faux leather. Can it be?
Are they clean?
They are very clean, especially those that you are smelling now.
I'd say that all these.
All of these are genuine leather, and these ones are artificial leather.
Artificial.
You know how much it costs?
No, I wouldn't buy it, and it's not genuine leather.
No, it doesn't smell like leather.
It doesn't smell like leather. Okay.
Okay.
Artificial.
Let's put this one over here in any case.
Okay, so you brought 2 genuine leather jackets to the rack for the artificial ones.
What fooled me? You know, I guess I can't distinguish them. To me, they really seem like genuine leather.
I mistook 3 jackets that were actually genuine leather, and I thought these 2 were made of natural leather.
The texture, appearance, color, smell, and quality of modern faux leather is indistinguishable from natural leather. Modern faux leather consists of 3 main parts. The bottom layer is the substrate. Then the middle layer is foamed adhesive material. And the top layer imitates the texture of natural leather. It is usually made of PVC or polyurethane. PVC artificial leather is rougher and cheaper, but it maintains texture well. If you see leather seems to be crocodile or snake, it is PVC. Polyurethane leather is softer, more elastic, and more expensive. And it is simply very difficult to distinguish from natural materials. Someone might say that the lower layer, the substrate, gives away artificial leather. Yes, that's what it looks like if it is clearly a fabric. But what if it looks like this? A microfiber. Microfiber. It consists of tightly woven superfine fibers of polyamide and polyesters. The diameter of one fiber is thousands of times smaller than an inch. That's to say, if you circled around the Earth at the equator with one fiber, it would weigh only 3 grams. Some manufacturers have come up with the idea of adding small particles of genuine leather to the microfiber. Even a specialist can be easily confused by the underside of faux leather. And the microfiber can be even tougher. Although if you wish, you don't even need to add these particles. You can achieve the same smell with the help of natural colors. Wait, who said that flavors can only be artificial? A simple example, bottled water, and water as the result of a chemical reaction, the oxidation of methane. We have H2O both here and here. I won't drink it. Of course, everything is always a little more complicated.
Flavors are derived into natural flavors and food flavors. This is all carefully documented, and according to these regulations, there's only one classification.
Tell me what food flavors and natural flavors are.
Natural flavors are mainly extracts, and food flavors are obtained from a mixture of natural flavors and flavors that are synthesized.
Humans are the ones who have created such a wide variety of food flavors. We wanted the food to be tastier, spicier. So that sausage still smells like meat, even though no one knows how many times it's been processed. And unusual combinations. Cheese with a twist of more horse mushrooms and red pepper. And biscuits with the taste of apricots and cream, smoked rusk, paprika chips, different kinds of soft drinks, bottles of juice, sauces, meat and flour products. And we want everything to smell delicious, have a long shelf life, and cost less. Well, let's get back to the artificial leather and faux leather for car interiors and for clothing and furniture. This is, most importantly, lowering the price of production while trying to preserve the quality of the natural product. And how's it going? Can artificial leather today replace natural leather in all respects?
Basically, the coating they use now is almost identical, both on natural leather and artificial leather. I mean, the wear resistance on the surface is the same.
Is artificial leather better than natural leather?
Well, artificial leather is better because it is harder to stretch. It's stronger. Nowadays, we can't guarantee that genuine leather will last very long because it tends to wear out much quicker. Much more quickly than artificial leather. Well, no doubt, artificial leather is much cheaper. But then again, not all examples. I mean, some artificial leather might be much more expensive than, say, some economical genuine leather. Genuine leather is different, in my opinion, from the faux leather only in the tactile feeling it gives. Technical characteristics in terms of durability and so on are the same.
But honestly, there are problems with genuine leather too. Actually, it's not clear where its naturalness ends and its artificiality begins. And I don't mean the tanning process, this pattern on its surface. Do you think it's natural? In fact, this is an embossment that is applied during processing. It helps to hide defects. For example, wounds, insect bites, or abrasions. As a result, when the machine rises, the leather acquires its familiar pattern. But that's not all. The top side of genuine leather is covered with a polymer film, which makes it practically hermetically sealed. More resistant, this is necessary so that it lasts longer. Yes, some leather is produced without embossing, with the original pattern, and without an acrylic film on top. It is only treated with aniline dyes. Yet, they are synthetic. But this leather is extremely expensive. It is therefore extremely rarely used. And very quickly, as it is used, it acquires an antique look.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. So, how do you eat this? Only in shoe production we remain faithful to natural materials. Do you have leather sneakers? I just need leather sneakers.
It is most likely pork.
Tastes like chicken. Camel.
This is 100% soy.
Cool.
Interesting reaction. Cool. When we say artificial, we emphasize, first of all, the quality of the material or product, not its origin. In ancient times, it really was impossible to draw a clear boundary. Here is everything natural, which means good, and here is everything synthetic, which means bad. But today, there is no such clean divide. It is impossible to find a modern, civilized person that uses, eats, and wears only natural things. And this is neither good nor bad. This is just a fact.
Depends on the ruby, natural or synthesized.
I mistook 3 jackets that were actually genuine leather, and I thought these 2 were made of natural leather.
And this means anything can be high quality or low quality, regardless of its origin. And even, it would seem, for staunchly traditional things, for example, gems. Did you forget?
Depends on the ruby, natural or synthesized.
However, we will tell you all about that in the next episode.